Peace. Today is Wednesday the 11th, which makes today's math, knowledge, all being born to wisdom. Make your knowledge acknowledge through your wise words. Peace. All right, welcome back to the Not a Mean Godcast. I'm Lord Jamar.
And I'm Digga.
Special guest host with us right about now in the house is my man, the one and only Godfrey in this motherfucker.
You know, there's a movie called My Man Godfrey, 1938. Carol Lombard, William Powell. Thank you. My mother told me.
Well, first of all, I mentioned this on Vlad before, but let me just commend you for being one of the few people that can just go with the one name. And people know who the fuck you're talking about.
And you know
like how many people
You know you've made it when you get
can really
one name.
share.
Oh, stop it!
Jinx buy me a Coke. Oh snap, man, we're still saying the same thing. This is amazing. Carrots, pumpernickels, glow sticks, twins. Let's go, dude.
Fabian.
Beyonce.
Beyonce. Hove even right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a few.
Fabio.
Well, when you say Michael, you think of a few Michaels. You think of Jackson, Jordan, and Tyson. Anyone. Jackson,
we always
Jordan.
say Jordan. We never say really Michael Jordan. We always used to say Jordan. Like Jordan, we know it's Michael Jordan. Like Michael, we usually go, it's Michael Jackson. Tyson, we used to say Tyson.
Right. And see, that's another one-namer. Tyson.
Tyson.
Like
Diddy. I guess, right?
Digga.
Buster.
Okay.
Buster Bus.
Shouts out
Godfrey.
to Lord Digga.
Jamar.
Like you did it. Well, nah, I'm Lord.
I know. Lord is too dope.
I'm a two-syllable guy.
Yeah, you can't mess with Jamar. I'd be like, boo.
At least two syllables. Lord J is as short
Lord
as you
is-
can do. Some people say, yo, what up, Lord? But, you know, it's not like.
Well, here's the reason why I became one name. Because someone was fucking my name up. That's
well,
why.
what is your last name?
My last name is Danchima.
Danchima.
And it's easy. Danchima. It's
So
like
why the fuck they can't say that?
they look at the letters and go, give it up to God shit.
Dancy.
Dugabadadu. I'm like, Dugabadadu? They just see more than 5 letters. They're like, God damn, give it up for this nigga. You know, I'm like,
Let me show you that I can't really read, and this is why I'm in this profession.
It's Danchima Jr. Yeah, so it's I said just Godfrey, man. Even though they have the Gilbert Gottfried, his last name is Gottfried. I've worked with him a few times, and they say,
but he's
Gilbert
not
Gottfried?
known as Godfrey. He's known as Gilbert Gottfried.
Right, Gilbert. They always think, oh, you know, I thought when they said Godfrey, it was Gilbert Gottfried.
No.
I was fucking an English woman the other day. I couldn't tell if she was sick with the plague or if she was just an English woman.
People are weird, but our names have the same meaning, which means God's gift of peace. His version is the German version. My version is the British version. Gottfried. I look up my name. Gottfried, Gottfriedu, and in French, Godefroy, and in Amsterdam Dutch, it's Godfrey because the G is H. Yeah.
And here in New York, it's the Godfrey.
dog, boy.
It's the Godfrey. Peace to the gods.
What, son?
Peace to the gods and earth.
You know what I mean? What?
Digga.
Yes, sir.
What's poppin', sister?
Well, you know, there's a lot of things going on out here in the world. I'm curious to know you guys'
Okay. She's
take
smiling.
on things.
You got a little
Okay.
evil smile right
Well,
now.
no. Okay, we'll start out light and then maybe we'll get heavy later on.
Okay.
So let's start with, so last week we celebrated 4th of July.
Yes.
Okay.
And there was a woman who was arrested for climbing the Statue of Liberty.
Right. Or at least the base of it.
The base of it.
Right.
At the feet,
She didn't get too crazy.
She didn't get too crazy. Her name is Teresa Patricia Akumu, and she climbed the statue's base to protest Trump's immigration laws.
Right.
So
Nice.
what do you guys think of that?
Was she black? What?
She was black.
Oh, cool. Wow.
She's a naturalized American, but
Right.
she's definitely of African
African descent. Yeah, I was like, whoa.
And she gave an awesome speech. When she got out, she said to the press, she said, "My inspiration is Michelle Obama."
Right.
And you know, one of the things I got from her is when they go low,
You
we
go
go
high.
high. And I tried to climb as high as I could.
Wow.
So, shouts out to Miss Teresa.
That was
her.
nice. That was nice. Yeah, apparently
Sorry.
she was part of a group of people that were there.
How did she get up there?
To protest the
Yeah.
abolish ICE. You know, they had
Right.
these
Oh, yeah, I saw
T-shirts
the- I
that
saw
put it
the
together,
sign,
and they
yeah.
had a banner.
Yeah.
So I guess at the end of that, she kind of broke off and climbed at least
Kept going.
25, 30 feet up
Yes.
to this.
Her group is Rise and Resist. That's the name of their.
Okay,
That's the name of their
right.
group.
So she climbed up to this little base and was just chilling.
Shut the whole Liberty. Shut
and they
the
had
whole
to
island
evacuate
down.
everybody
Yes.
too. Of course, they called police on her because they call police on barbecuing. They call
Right.
the police on selling water. They called the police on us taking a nap at Yale University. They called, they did that.
Yeah.
They called the police on us climbing because white people will climb all kind of shit.
Well, that's what
You know
I'm
what I mean?
saying.
They climb shit all the time.
When I first heard about this, right,
Right.
somebody was like, I think I was on the phone with somebody, and they're like, "Yo, somebody's climbing the Statue of Liberty right now." So immediately, I'm thinking of some white boy,
Me too.
right?
I was like,
who's, and I'm like, are they free climbing? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like, I'm figuring, all right, well, they're gonna make it to the top because usually. Yo, they act like they trying to get these motherfuckers off, but these motherfuckers be successfully finishing their
As
climb.
hell.
Right.
Usually,
Somebody climbed
the World Trade Center,
Yeah.
World Trade, yeah.
unimpeded and all that. They made a movie about a nigga who walked between the World Trade Center.
Wow.
I forget the fucking name of the movie, but this guy had the
The dude who did the
Yeah.
thing over the Niagara Falls, that guy?
yeah, this fucking guy, with the
tightrope
fucking
guy.
There you go,
That fucking guy.
little ballerina feet
That
guy
ballerina-
walking
that
on the
guy.
fucking
Tightrope.
wire guy.
The tightrope guy.
Anyway, so they usually let these people complete their shit, but I don't think she was prepared for a full climb. I don't think she was like some
Yeah.
like
How surprised were you to find out it was a sister?
a little bit,
Wow.
a little bit.
I thought she was white.
But at the same time, hey, it's a peaceful protest. This is what America's supposed to be about, right?
Freedom of speech,
yeah.
freedom of protest.
She picked a strategic time to do it on, at a strategic location.
Where as
you
many
understand
white
what I'm
people can
saying?
be.
Like.
They
There's so
coming
much
from different countries to see that.
There's so much hypocrisy in America. So on a day when we talk about independence and, look how America was supposed to be born and birthed. And now to have a president who is basically, doing the opposite of what you claim this country was founded on, and then at a place, where give me your huddled masses and all that's what's written on the base of that fucking statue. Make no mistake about it. Like, this is the place where supposedly America invites all people of the world to come here into this great American melting pot. But now this bastard's like, no. You're like, yes, that's true, but not for y'all black motherfuckers.
Right.
Or any of y'all original, Muslim countries or
Right.
Mexicans or
Right.
African countries.
Right.
But anybody else can come, like Denmark or Norway and shit like that is cool.
Yeah.
But all of this shit that's on the statue doesn't apply to everyone else anymore. That's what, that's the message that Trump is sending right now. So to go there,
Well,
you see, to do it at the Statue of Liberty on
was
this
perfect.
day,
Was it
that
perfect?
was great.
my thing is this too, and this is for like all the Mexican immigrants and all this other stuff that's with separating the families. We know about separating families. Black people know, of course, right?
Come on.
Been doing that. Here's my
American
thing.
is apple pie.
And here's my thing. I saw when I had a show in Orlando last week, and I saw I was talking about World Cup, and Mexico was winning their games, and I told this Mexican table, I said, you know what? I said, you guys Mexico. They're like, Mexico. I said, listen, I'm actually rooting for you guys. Because if Mexico can win the World Cup and with the time that's going on, that would be beautiful. I'm down with Mexico right now. They were cheering. I said, but you got to cut it out with that mayate shit. Mayate means nigga in
Okay.
Mayate, fucking mayate.
Hey, homie, I ain't racist. I'm not racist, dog. Cause some motherfuckers don't play, man, but everybody thinks it's cool to say that because your little homie's the same, and this and all 90% of the music nowadays, they say it. but it's not our word, man.
I said, you got to cut it out because a lot of Mexicans are
Because
very
you're the
racist
new
towards-
Mayates,
Right
motherfucker.
on. And a lot of them are racist as fuck against black people, which makes no sense. Perfect example, I remember doing a show, I had this Mexican guy heckle me. Long story short, he called me a nigga, right? He's like, because I was getting him. We were going back, I got him. He goes, nigga. I said, wait a minute. Everyone's like, ooh. I said, you're Mexican, it doesn't count. Everybody fell out. I was like, you're Mexican. What? You don't have no power. What does that mean? That's like, you know what I mean? I was like Keanu Reeves in The Matrix, stop the bullet. Shit went down. It's like, yo, I said, brown people, racism don't make sense. You got to understand the world is black and white. Everybody in between is an extra in the movie.
And don't think because your hair is straight that you white, motherfucker.
There are
Right.
black people that look whiter than you and claim their blackness. So that's why black people, we naturally have empathy for people because we love people because you come from us.
But see, this
You
is
come
all
from us.
part of the
You are our
divide and
children.
conquer. The fact that they
course.
even feel that they're other than
Yes.
is part of the trauma that we all go against. I mean, come on. Africans feeling they're different from
They feeling they're
American, black
they feel
American.
they're
You see what I'm
better.
saying?
Now let's keep it real. They feel they're better, and they need to fucking stop that shit because they're getting shit on in Europe.
Listen, this
They're
is
getting shit on
all
everywhere.
part of the divide and conquer and part of the trauma,
Yeah.
and we have to start some healing.
We have to start healing with, first of all, I like the language that's going on nowadays, calling each other queens and kings. We're back to that, which is great. I know cats are like, yo, what's up, king? But I'm like, yeah, it makes me feel
Dope.
like I was in college, but this time I'm in real life and there's black people everywhere. And it's not because I'm on some campus where we're isolated. It's like everyone's going king, queen.
Well, when you
Everyone's
look at the
speaking that way, and I love
comments
that.
on this show,
Yeah.
that's all you're gonna see. Oh,
Yeah.
the god and the goddess,
Peace,
the king and
Yeah,
the queen.
but it's
Like, come
beautiful,
on,
though.
come on.
That language is changing.
And we were speaking earlier about how language affects you and,
Yeah,
and,
no
and,
doubt.
and what you call yourself.
In your head.
Or if you say, oh, I ain't shit and all of this
It's
type of
gonna
shit.
manifest.
But if you constantly thinking of yourself as a king or a queen or a god or a goddess, that's going to manifest in your life.
Yeah.
You're going to start seeing
royal shit.
royal shit happen around you.
And you know what? It's sad, even though all this shit is happening, but Donald Trump is a blessing. People don't realize.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's putting up a mirror and saying, this is what the fucking real deal is. And all those other evil white people that are mad at Trump are mad because he's blabbing everything, going, shut the fuck up. He's like this, I don't care. I'm going to say it. I got a
Listen,
good
all
Trump.
hardships are a blessing because they're catalysts for change.
And I like that he's shitting on
You see?
other races. We need that. Because the Mexicans, I'm like, now you know. You ain't white. Now
Well,
you know.
yes.
Now you know. We needed that, though.
Well, also,
We
there
needed
was
that.
a lot of covert racism
Yeah.
as opposed to overt racism. See, they was hiding the shit for a while, acting like, we not about that, knowing damn well they was about it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it's like, we about that life. Fuck it.
Right.
We about that
Right.
life, and we gonna let you know.
Yeah.
What you want to do.
They basically opened
What
up
you gonna do?
gangster shit. Like, yeah, no, this is what it's about. We don't like you. We don't like you. And the white women that are talking about this Me Too movement, 53% of them voted for Trump. They showing their asses. Look what the lady calling, on the little girl. The two ladies that
Right.
did that. White women are Decepticons, man.
Talk
In
about
the
it.
Transformers, they're Decepticons. They look like us, but here's the thing about white women: they're fucked up in the system, man. Because they feel for they'll be the first ones to go, oh no, that's not right. They're the ones that'll join the Peace Corps and all this other shit. But then they'll be mad racist if they see a woman of color getting ahead of them. All right, feminism is a racist fucking method that Susan B. Anthony and her
Absolutely.
cronies use.
And black women have nothing
Black women
to
have
do
nothing,
with it.
and then they'll want to fuck your ass and date you and all this other shit. But yet they'll vote Trump in. So they're Decepticons. You don't know. I think they're the reason why a lot of shit is fucked up. The Me Too movement, right? Oh, but he's grabbing pussies. But you voted for him. 53% of you voted for him. So I think they're the ones that are throwing a lot of the system off. I'm telling you. It's them. And then they trick black women and Latin women and Asian women to protest with them. Over the weekend, everyone's singing We Shall Overcome, which is hilarious, how everybody has to sing Negro spirituals to solve their fucking problems. You understand? They always go to black songs for their shit. And then once you've overcame, Monday morning, the black girl gets a role, the higher job, and then you're like, why the fuck does she have the job? Wait, I just sang with you at the protest, remember? I sang because I can sing well, because I'm black. And you had me sing, and I was on the bullhorn, and I got arrested with you. But because
Bitch, I ain't mean that shit.
Right. I got moved to a better cubicle. You're pissed? They do that shit. I'm not saying all white women, but a lot of them have that in them.
No,
they can flip it on you.
Dave Chappelle said it best. He said, white women, you were part of the jokes. You just got mad when you didn't get your fair share of the cut.
It's
He
the
said
truth.
it best.
It's the truth.
That's a good one.
It's the truth. And that's why a lot of the people that voted for Trump, I'm talking about the lower class whites, Trump is fucking them all. And they're like, damn. But they
don't realize Trump ain't about black and white. Trump is about rich and poor. You could be black and rich. You could be Kanye.
He hangs out with Kanye. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, his voluntary slave. He can
But when you're about rich and poor and you're in those circles, the majority of the people that are rich are going to be white. Because it's set up like that.
Absolutely.
You see what I'm saying? So you can act like I'm not about black and white. I'm about rich and poor. But really, it is about that.
No, but I'm speaking about the poor trailer trash white people that think voting for Trump they
don't fuck with them
he's
either.
gonna fix the country. Trump don't fuck with you
no,
either.
he don't fuck with you neither.
But racism will always be no matter what level.
But he'll use them and act like he fuck with them in order to have the support
to get where he wants to get
where he wants to go. But let's move on to something else. That was good.
Okay.
That was good.
Let's see. Next topic. We got Dame Dash steps to lead in.
Yeah, baby. I love that. I watched that 1,000 times.
Dame Dash.
That was kind of
Lee Daniels at a Diana Ross concert.
At a Diana Ross.
He wanted money, man.
Now, what was kind of ill is, he surreptitiously.
I love that.
That's our word for today. Surreptitiously. He surreptitiously had his girlfriend record the conversation.
Awesome.
So this is how I imagine.
It's great.
There go that bitch ass nigga, Lee Daniels right there. Hang on, babe. Here, babe, take my phone.
Record it so
record this shit,
Samsung.
because I'm gonna Samsung. It's gonna be clear as a motherfucker, and they're gonna be able to hear. Record this shit so we can get on tape this motherfucker admitting that he owed me this money, because this bitch ass nigga know he owed me this money. Tape this for me, baby. Here, take my phone. Like, that's what I imagine. She said, okay.
And make sure that it doesn't say that he was, violent in any type of way. Like, nope, it's on camera.
Then he went as far as, you know what? If it's gargled a little bit, let me provide you with the subtitles.
Put subtitles like a kung fu movie.
I'm gonna provide you. You know what?
You know you owe me money.
This is important enough. I'm gonna send this to the editors. Be like, Harold, could you put some subtitles on the bottom of this shit? Because I want motherfuckers to know exactly what the fuck was said. And that motherfucker sure said,
man,
I'm going to give you your money, Damon. I'm going to give you your money.
Damon.
What's funny? Call me. Here's my number.
Yeah. I'm going to give you my direct number.
And in the background, you hear, ain't no mountain high enough. Ain't no mountain low enough. Take me from you.
Yeah, well, you was keeping me from my money, motherfucker.
There's nothing like really positive music in the background while someone's arguing. That's like having a fight during Christmas, and you hear you better watch out. You better not. I hate this family, bitch ass nigga.
So do we agree with what he did? Because I do.
Absolutely.
I love it.
Did you hear the post? Him talking about? He goes, he didn't even know he was gonna be there. he got this ticket from his friend to come to this like event.
And I'm sure, and that's why Lee Daniels was there too. He thought never in a million years was he gonna see this nigga. See, that's what I hate about some of you bitch ass motherfuckers. And I'm not saying like. And I'm not saying anything sexually. I'm just saying there's bitch ass motherfuckers, and I've encountered some of them that will talk shit about you or do some fuck shit thinking that I ain't never gonna see this motherfucker, but trust me, fate will always
whatever you put in your
will
mind
always bring you fuckers together. Okay? So somehow, just so you said Damon Dash didn't even plan on going to this shit.
He didn't.
Somehow a ticket landed in his lap.
And he probably thought about that all day, meditated
and that
on
nigga Damon that nigga Lee Daniels probably thought the last person he ever was gonna see at the Diana Ross thing.
I'm coming out. I want the world to know.
Was the nigga he owed $2 million. $2 million, which is not shit to this man right now. Right. How are you even out here owing niggas $2 million?
Make a fool out of me, man. Don't make a fool out of me. I want my money. I want my money, man. Stewie, listen, this is crazy. You got, oh my God. All right, let's go to the bank.
Like
when,
and you know what's so messed up about that? Because I feel like when you know how we want to do business with our own, like we try to empower each other, support black business, but see how that the brothers will do you in quicker than white people sometimes. Like he'll get. I'm pretty sure whatever white corporations, organizations he borrowed from, they got theirs back. If he had to ever borrow money from a Joel Silver or a Steven Silver, they'll get their motherfucker.
Oh yeah,
they'll get their money back.
Invite him to the premiere. He didn't even invite him to the premiere
of the one that he gave him money for.
He gave him money for other shit too, which didn't go well. He said, "I gave him money for this. Those things didn't go well." Then he said, "Man, I need your help on this last one." He gave him. This was like his third time giving him money. Gave him money for Precious. Didn't even invite him to the premiere, dude. Like, how do you not? If you did catering service for me, I'll remember your ass. Like, yo, you coming? He didn't even do that. And then he didn't tell him about that, didn't invite him any of that shit. And he was like, why does it take 10 years, man, to have my fucking money? I want and he was in the right. And this validates Monique.
I was about to say, now, how do we feel about Monique now watching this transpire?
Well, now, real quick, oh man, I hate to even come to this guy's defense, but it's not really coming to defense. I just want to try to put what I know the facts to be. Now, supposedly, this was an investment and not a loan. Now, that does make things a little different. But here's the thing. Okay. Because when you invest something, there is the risk of loss. Understand that. Right. Like, you're not guaranteed to get a return on your investment. Gotcha. You hope that you will, but you could lose all of your investment in whatever you invest in at any time. Right. Drug dealers know this. You invest in a key. If the police come and guess what? That key is gone, bruh. And somebody owes somebody, but it's gone.
No, I think this one was actually a loan.
From what I'm hearing,
because remember he did it multiple times.
From what Lee Daniels is telling Raquel at TMZ, as that this was.
You mean post?
This was a investment. Now, if that's the case, but he also admitted that he presented it to him as, yes, it's an investment, but it's an investment that you're definitely gonna get your money back on. Okay. You see? Okay. So putting it like that is what makes it a little shady, is what I'm saying. But we do have to know the difference between a loan and an investment. And that's all I want to say, really.
Okay.
If the movie
and so if this was an investment, if this was a loan, then you're definitely a piece of shit or whatever. If this was an investment, I think you need to be more clear about the terms, because this
David
man
is smart enough.
Seems like he thought it was a loan.
I get this percentage back.
Right.
I know Damon figured that out. That's why Lee was like this. If Lee said it was he would be like, but Damon, it was an investment, dude.
Right.
He was like this.
I'm going to get you your money.
He caught him.
Yeah.
He caught him, and they talked way in depth.
Right.
Damon is Damon ain't no dummy. And that was wrong on his part, and I'm glad he called him out. Then I'm looking at Monique, and I go, and I know Monique, like as a comedian. I did Fat Girls. I was in Fat Girls with Monique. You understand?
Oh, I love that movie.
Yeah, I was the African. I was the best friends. I was the main guy's best friend. And so I was Dr. Kibo. We were doctors and all that. And I said, and I know Monique. She handles her business. She's a very like alpha female. Like she takes care of her shit. She's not nasty to people. Not what I've seen. I know she's serious about her work, but we had fun on set. I don't know after she won the Oscar. I don't know how she is. But to me personally,
I did her show. She treated me like royalty.
She's amazing.
Like,
and personally, I think her husband needs to get out of her way. I just think that she handled it wrong. I was agreeing with her on a lot of shit, but I just think the way it was presented, you know what I mean? It was just presented wrong. But when you look back, especially with this Lee Daniel thing, you go, And the way Damon did it, that was smart, man.
Yo, nothing
That was
tops.
smart.
I liked it.
And
Nothing
it's going,
tops stepping to somebody at a
and it's
Diana
going
Ross
viral.
concert.
And this is bad reputation on him. And they're looking at this like, Lee Daniels, huh? This is, and probably
Not
Lee,
for nothing. He was looking a little frail in that video too.
and the thing is,
wasn't
and
he?
you know when Lee talks, he's very like,
Is he okay health-wise?
I gave my soul, and
I don't know.
did you hear his post shit? He goes, I gave her my soul. Actually, he's good at talking that shit, like sugarcoating shit.
Right.
But now he's trying to quell that shit because this is now looking good in the industry. It gets to TMZ.
Now you getting now you getting a reputation.
Now
of
the
paying folks that
reputation is
money.
changing, and everyone's like,
All right, well, listen.
That's why.
When we come back, shit, we're gonna have more discussion. Digga,
More.
the Godfrey
What?
is in the house.
What?
You know what I mean? Godcast. One.
Huh?
Peace. It's the absence of all confusion. United we stand, divided we fall. Two fingers together is the real peace sign, y'all. Brand Nubian peace gear. Hoodies. T-shirts. Snapbacks. Available at hoodg.com. Get yours today.